Hey, good morning. Good morning. It is Wednesday, September 6th. So please make sure to pause the screen and get this all recorded in your agenda. Okay, cool. So we are going to move forward. You know what? I got to grab something real quick. So I'm going to pause the screen. And when I come back, I'll be on the next slide. So good morning. I forgot. This is the camera I got to look at. All right. So there are, if you can see, I got a headset. I got like a little speaker right here. Okay. What's up? What's up? So there are a few classes that I am going to be wearing this in for a few of my students. Now, I have decided to wear it for all of my classes. I will not wear it on here. I'm just going to wear it for right now so you guys know what's up. But I'm going to wear it for all of my classes. And that way I can get comfortable because there's a Bluetooth headset, there's a wired headset, there's setting the speaker down, what's the optimal volume. There's a lot of like things at play that I got to figure out what fits for me. So I'm going to do that. And so I'll just wear them for all my classes for the rest of this week. And then I'll see what's up. If I like it, I might just use it all the time. We'll see what's up. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know like what's happening. Even if you're not in the class, now you know what's happening. I got the speaker. Yeah, here we go. All right, moving on to the next thing. Blat out. I'm not going to take the time to actually sit here and do this, so you can pause the screen, run an Aries check, so check all your emails, make sure everything's up to date, respond to whatever the things are that you need to respond to. Also, make sure to check Aries. If something's missing in Aries, go to Canvas Grades, figure out what's going on. More than likely, I have already left you a message, right? So that also would help if you checked your email, because when I leave you a comment on Canvas, it should go to your email, right? And if that's not happening, like go into the preferences in Canvas and get your notification preferences up to date, okay? But again, all these things should be linked. And again, if something is missing in Aries or something's not right in Aries, go to Canvas Grades and figure out what's going on. Any kind of issues you have, leave a comment in Canvas or get the things turned in and then leave a comment and let me know. I am behind. I'll just say right now, I am behind on the emails. I'm not sure how I got stacked up. Bottom line, it is stacked up. I am working on it. So by the end of this weekend, I will be all caught up. That's my goal. I don't want to stress myself out trying to do too much. So that's my goal. Let's move it along. Okay, someone asked about this. Why is the symbol of the pound in LB, right? What you see below. So I just thought I'd get this out there for you. The symbol for pound is LB because it comes from the Roman unit of Libra. So it's a Latin word, right? Libra, and it stands for scale or balance. And that's more or less the way we're actually using it today, like to find the weight of objects. And that's like where that comes from. So it's interesting how history kind of and culture kind of filters through things. So also some people are like into horoscopes or whatever that is. And there is a symbol, and one of them is called Libra, and it is a scale as well. So again, this thing that was used in Roman culture has filtered through, and now it's something that we use on a regular basis, and now you know where it actually came from. All right, cool. Let's move on to the next slide. So pause. Again, pause it. Get all this figured out. So this is the stuff we did yesterday. This is exactly how my class will work like 99% of the time. We're going to do something one day, practice it. Then the next day, I'm going to expect that you have some idea on how to do that. I would definitely go back into your notebook here, right? Because we did some practice problems like right here. So I definitely go back into your notebook and see if you can go ahead and that might help you to set these problems up, to set this problem up. And then I would look at your definition. So in your journal, you should have a definition for the word motion. You want to put it in your own words. So remember that, in your own words, okay? So again, pause the screen and then come back to me, okay? Pause the screen, finish that in your journal, and then come back to me. All right, we are back. Now, a couple of things I just want to make sure that you were able to set this problem up correctly. So this is how it should look. So I got the 55 pounds, and I went ahead and put that over 1, okay? And then I'm going to multiply it by the conversion factor, the 4.45 newtons to 1 pound. That is the conversion factor. Now, this is the important question. Can you tell me, why did we put newtons on top? Now, the reason we put newtons on top is because that is what we're converting to. Because we realize when we put this pounds on the top and it's going to be on the bottom, then we're going to go ahead and those are going to cancel out. So then the last unit that we're going to be left with is the newton. So when we multiply through, all we have is numbers now and newtons, okay? So make sure that you know that. So for every conversion factor that you will do, you need to be able to understand that, hey, on the top has to be my last conversion factor. Now, we're doing the simplest version. As they get more complex, you may have 2 or 3 steps, and I'll show you guys how to do that. It's just an extension on what we're doing right here. So we're going to go ahead and put the math in the calculator. 55 times 4, I think the point is right there. Yep, 4, 5 is equal to, and that's 244.75 newtons. So I need to write that in. And it's over 1, and we know if we actually do the math, it's going to end up being the 244.75 newtons. Now, is that the answer that you got? I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So again, this is what we came out with, over 1, right? Over 1. And then we know if we do the dividing, that is what we're going to come out with. Is that the number you came to? If you did, awesome job. If you didn't, I would go back and review yesterday's lesson, okay? I would go back and review yesterday's lesson. All right, so totally cool right there. All right, what else do I need to do? Oh, yeah, so that is all good right there. I just want to make sure to put that out there. Oh, last thing I do want to cover real quick is this. You need to write it out like this. I know there's some logical ways that you can expedite this, but if you don't write this out like this, if there's any issues or anything that needs to be fixed, I cannot see it because I can't see what you were thinking. I can't see what you entered in your calculator. So I'm going to let you know, if you write this down on your paper, it will be 50% F. If you just give me the answer, it's 50% F. I have to see your logic. So showing your work is 50% of any problem that we do for math going forward. So just understand that. And this also allows me to help, like, if there's any issues, because with some of the students who did it in class, there were a few issues, but we were able to fix them, and I was able to see their logic, right? And so totally cool. And that allows me to help you out. That also would allow some other student or someone else to help you out because they can see what you're thinking and what you entered in the calculator. Also, this allows you to double check on your own to be like, oh, this is the unit I'm converting to. Is it on top? Oh, no, it's not. Let me change it. Oh, did I cancel the units? What units are left? So it allows you to see like what's going on in the problem. So you want and need to do those things. All right. I think today's video is going to be kind of short. Okay. Define the word motion. So I wonder what definition you came up with. Now, here is like the legit definition right here. I'm going to go ahead and pause that. The legit definition says the change in an object's position with respect to time. Now, if we were just to break that down, we could just say an object moving from one place to another in a certain amount of time. Boom. Now we pulled the major parts out, the parts that are highlighted and bolded, and now we put our own, right? We put our own language on there. And then we could say, right, when an object moves from one place to another in a certain amount of time, and the first place they were is the starting point, and the last place that they ended up is their end point, right? So reference points, right? So, or you could say when an object moves from the water bottle over to by the speaker. Now we could use those as calling them reference points. Now that part is a little bit harder to try and describe. So if you at least gave me this first part about the change in its location or its place where it's at, and then something about time, I would give you 100% if we were taking a test or a quiz, okay? So just know that. All right, what has words but never speaks? What has words but never speaks? The answer is a book, right? Some people said a sentence. Totally cool. Either way, you got it, all right? So I think that actually might be everything for today. So if you were online, we already went through the whole lab portion of this. So tomorrow we will go through the questions, and this will be due tomorrow on I think it's September 7th, Thursday. And that reminds me, it's my sister's birthday, so I need to holler at her. So again, we already did this whole lab portion here, and then on Thursday we will go through the questions. All right, y'all. Peace.